we are on page 21, section 3. Ms. Z insists on adopting this draft. Ms. Z, please, walk Madame Constantine through this section.
No need for that. I've read the stenographer's report. In fact, this is the second time I'm addressing this proposal. Considering the Integratus has been very determined to its submission, I believe many delegates must have a burning interest in the case. At least it's worth some discussions. Pedra, why do you oppose it?
The rise of Manus Vindictae has caused the Arcanum world to gradually break free from the Foundation. Therefore, we need to monitor what our Arcanists think and control what they do in a stricter manner, in case they go too far. Manus Vindictae has a subversive slogan. Their influence has been getting bigger since the first storm, so has the scale of their infiltration. In the Walden incident of 1929, we were given away in advance. It probably had something to do with the infiltration.
Very well. A point worth discussion. But it is not relevant to our subject here and now. Stenographer, please take down the point Mr. Rosa just made. That will be the subject of our meeting in the 3rd week. Katz, what do you think?
The expectations of our constituencies are on our shoulders. Fear of the Arcanists has grown due to the attacks by Manus Vindictae in many regions. It's not ideal for us to implement the peace policy and promote the arcane technology. To maintain the Foundation's reputation, we have to start with the registered Arcanists, strengthen the regulations, and show the public that Arcanists are reasonable and trustworthy. That is why I am opposed to the draft.
Inspiring. However, what a shame. None of you have realized the key factor in this subject. What is the key element that decides whether this proposal will be approved or not? Manus Vindictae? The constituents? No, it's far simpler than those. It's Vertin. According to the proposal, Vertin will become the only tie between these unregistered Arcanists and the Foundation. As the number of Vertin's field missions increases, she will inevitably get in touch with more and more unregistered Arcanists. That is to say, outside the Foundation's jurisdiction, a group of people is getting stronger each day. An armed force. Her attitude towards the Foundation will be the key to all the issues.
Virgin received her education in SPDM from an early age. She has a clear tendency.
Yes, that's what I think. That's also why I have asked someone who can provide a valid argument on the issue to join us. You may come in, Sonetto.
Good day, Madam Vice President. Greetings to all committee members. May the peace be with us.
The timekeeper is still in treatment. Before she is restored to health, I appoint you to take care of all the relevant matters on her behalf.
Copy that.
Now, I will ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully.
Clear.
Based on your observation, do you or do you not think the timekeeper has been loyal to the Foundation?
Of course. All the students of the School of Primary Defense of Mankind are devoted to the peace of mankind. We have pledged lifelong allegiance to the foundation that leads the cause.
That's not what I'm asking. Let's put it differently. Why do you think Vertin would provoke other students to rebel when she was in school?
I do not know. I'm sorry.
After the incident of the storm, why would Vertin show reluctance to invite the unregistered arcanists to join the Foundation?
Because,
At one point in her negotiation with the Manus Vindictae, Vertin has agreed to join them. What do you think her true intention was? That'll be enough. I believe we all have our answers by now.
Madam Vice President, according to our investigation of the event in 1929 and Timekeeper's report, it is highly possible that Arcana of Manus Vindictae has the arcane power to influence the sanity and consciousness of others from a certain distance. She is able to exert an irresistible psychic influence on others through short conversations. Timekeeper was under huge threats at that time. I think all of her responses were out of her survival instinct. This is also one of the survival strategies that have been taught in Chapter 1, Book 3 of Introduction to Strategy, edited by the School of Primary Defense of Mankind.
I see. You may leave the room now. We appreciate the information you just added. You've always been an excellent student. We are very proud of you. Now, it's time to leave and rest.
Copy that.
What a controversial issue. What's your view on this, Miss Z?
In my point of view, Virgin does have doubts about current system. But doubts doesn't mean disloyalty. In fact, if we want to further expand the staff to contend against the Manus Vindictae, we need flexible management. Apply customized standards to arcanists with different backgrounds and different training objectives. Through this, not only can we remove the doubts of Virgin, but also ease the tension between the Foundation and other unregistered arcanists.
You have been very thoughtful. Carry it out, then.
D776F726B.
let us get to know each other.
4869. Nine 6E65.
Handle it gently.
Party planner.
A little bit hot here.
Break it, break it.
425547. 52656164779.
So that's your idea.
Take it easy.
4166777279.
Break it, break it.
Try for free. Try for free.
Party planner.
Handle it gently.
So that's your idea.
Take it easy.
Did anybody get hurt?
A little bit hot here.
Where's the party star? Where is it? Party planner. The story begins with a battle dog. He did this first. He got at last. I said hello.
4166777279.
So that's your idea.
Would you buy me a drink?
Did anybody get hurt? I am not afraid of you. You are just
Bloody
a pile
Tom.
of cards. Party planner.
The ocean dried and I'm
What did you
alone
say?
again.
Did anybody get hurt? Promise. Don't forget to come visit me. How welcoming. So that's your idea. This way? Break it, break it. Everyone will love the blue bubble garden. How welcoming. What did you say?
Take it easy.
Party planner. Everyone will love the blue bubble garden.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 favorite aunties.
Did anybody get hurt?
How dare you?
So that's your idea.
Handle it gently.
The story begins with a bad adult who did this first.
Hey! Bloody prom! Take it easy. The ocean dried and I'm alone again. Flying handbag for only 3,000 turbidantes.
Well, that's your idea.
Handle it gently. Try for free. Try for free. How dare you? Take it easy.
Party planner.
Hey!
I said hello.
Bloody
Well,
prom!
that's your idea.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again. Pride goes before the fall. I've been there. You better take it.
Table de divination en argent, soie blanche, perles trempées dans de la rosée du soir. De quels autres objets occultes ai-je besoin? Bien, voyons voir quelle quantité d'encens et de myrrhe il me reste. Super, c'est juste ce qu'il me fallait. Ok, tout est prêt. Coupe à encens. Où est ma coupe à encens? Encore toi, petit lutin divinatoire! Tu ne me voleras rien aujourd'hui, pas cette fois! Hé! Où t'en vas-tu avec mon pot? Reviens! Il semblerait que tu aies besoin d'une bonne leçon pour te faire comprendre pourquoi c'est mal de faire ça. Attends voir, je vais te montrer ce qui arrive quand on se moque de Mademoiselle Mathilda Boaniche. Anyone else? Is she here?
I got the whole jar of water.
Silence.
Mademoiselle de Marvelous Mathilda Boaniche.
Fine.
For everyone.
Je vois ton destin. You don't drink this every day. It's gonna break. It's gonna break.
Eating. Goodbye.
Made it to your mind? Fine. I know how to do it. You don't drink this every day. Hilarious. See, I am able to see clearly. Whoa! Like a fountain! Your fate is doomed! No more wishes to me!
For everyone.
Made it to your mind? I know how to do it! Oh, you deserve it!
Stars. Goodbye. For everyone.
It's gonna break! It's gonna break! Fine. Hilarious!
Stars.
See, made it to your mind? Able to see clearly.
Please. Listen.
Your fate is doomed!
Using troops?
Rira bien qui rira le dernier. It's me, me. Sale petit voyou. Je suis crevée. Il est tard. Oh, Dieu merci, je n'ai pas loupé la marée haute. Préparez les accessoires.
Je ne dois pas me laisser distraire à nouveau. La divination requiert toute ma concentration et mon énergie. La marée haute causée par la lune sera bientôt là. Voyons voir. Elle devrait commencer vers 20h45. Il reste 3 minutes. Je dois purifier la sphère occulte quand la marée commencera à monter si je veux que la divination soit exacte. Allons. Calme-toi. Voici le moment clé. Qui que ce soit, je ne dois pas être distraite. Bon, concentration. Yeux fermés, bien concentrés. Imaginons mon corps montant et descendant au rythme de la marée, béni par la lune. Elle se trouve de l'autre côté de la mer, attendant que je la trouve. Voilà le moment de brûler l'encens. Apparaît dans la sphère occulte, sonnez!
Matilda, are you there?
Mais quoi, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I'm sorry, but I think I heard your voice. I need to ask you a favor.
Coming! Wait a minute! I'm busy! Wait there, I'll be patient! Now, tell me your request. What brings you to the bright and intelligent Mademoiselle Boisnichel this time?
Could you please read the future for me?
Alright, now it's a good time to ask the moon for help. Clean your hands in the silver pot and put them on mine. Okay, now sit opposite me and gaze into the orb.
Okay.
Are you here to confess, to interpret a dream, or to seek the prophecy of the crystal?
I am here to confess and to seek the prophecy.
Tell me about the vision in your heart.
The vision? I see myself falling. There are 2 broken decks. They were originally one piece. Every time I get closer to one deck, the other one sinks. People on it will fall with it. I can feel the coldness of the deep water and the pains when they struggle.
Are you sad about it?
I feel fear.
I see. Which deck would you like to approach intuitively? Can you recognize the people on them?
There is something bright on that deck, just like Timekeeper and Druvis. It is warm there.
You are attracted to it subconsciously. It guides the way of your heart. What about the other?
The other deck makes me feel comfortable, as if I have spent a long time there. I can trace back every step I take.
Perhaps that symbolizes your senses. Sonetto, are you having trouble making a choice? I can see the conflict between your instinct and senses. I heard you attended the committee's meeting today. Anything happened?
I said something wrong. I was not properly prepared. I was unable to help Timekeeper and Druvis. Instead, I created a deeper misunderstanding. What choice should I make to resolve their conflict? Stalemate like that really scares me.
The bright deck seems closer and larger. Have you ever thought about following your heart? Sonetto, maybe you can try following your instinct for once. Maybe something unexpected will happen.
I tried. 4 years ago. I let them go. That was the worst decision I have ever made. I am ready. Please tell me the right choice.
Okay. The reality has shown itself. Take the path you have already taken. Walk the way you have already walked. You shall benefit from listening to the voice in your mind, as it is not yet time to dock.
Listen to the voice in my mind. I see. I should not have hesitated. Thank you, Matilda. Your divination is very helpful. My mind is very clear now.
Of course you should thank me. You should have known the resourcefulness of Mademoiselle Matilda Boanish much earlier. For your information, those seeking my help must make an appointment at least 15 days before the divination. Otherwise, they won't even get to see me.
You were very serious during the divination. Even your tone was different from usual. However, I am more familiar with the way you talk now. It reminds me of our time at school. Thank you for making time for me, Matilda. If you need my help next time, please let me know. Good night.
Mon cœur! Ah, mais qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Pourquoi elle était là? Pourquoi elle était là?
Richard tends to oppose. Gloria tends to support. Black Agate tends to oppose. Uzo, neutral.
The situation doesn't look good.
Do you have any news, Mark?
Someone is spreading the minutes of your last meeting. I didn't get any direct evidence, but apparently every voter has read the anonymous minutes. The topic about Vertin. It has become a great disadvantage to us.
Double envelopment. A 4.00 approach. No wonder that the draft goes through so easily. To reject the draft during the committee meeting does not actually address the real problem. The House of Intergrades can still resubmit the draft during the next legislative session. So she is planning for the long term. To bring down the voting stage and make it a plan that is totally abandoned.
I'm afraid so. A draft that has failed to win votes can hardly win the trust of the House's reviewers again. And of course, it won't be submitted to the committee.
Did anyone make any actual move yet?
Not yet. The minutes only changed their preferences, but the number of those who have taken a stand still remains the same.
Just as I expected. This draft is not about Vertin, but a promise to the future, about how to balance the benefits between different interest groups. To reach that, we need to meet the expectations of those groups who have a need for flexible management, and also appease the conservatives and not shake their confidence in controlling the overall situation.
Actually, we do have an opportunity to change the game now.
Opportunity.
I hereby challenge Delegate Mark Hall to a public debate on the revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower, and Discipline. This draft of his will bring unpredictable risks to the Foundation, yet Mark himself seems completely unaware of it. I believe it is necessary to make such risks public in a legal way.
See, I knew they were going to escalate Burton's issue.
You want to accept this challenge?
All the internal media are reporting the news. If I step back, they will definitely humiliate me and take advantage of the public opinion to undermine the draft.
Mark, that's a menacing move. It is coming for us. No matter fight or flight, they have comprehensive preparation for this. I would suggest taking the long view and not jumping to conclusions.
But defense without attack will never bring us victory, Madam Z. I've always wanted an opportunity to defend the draft in public. Concerning the questions they implied about Vertin, I've collected more than enough cases to refute them. Misleading questions twist people's opinions. It's time to tell them the truth.
You have accepted it. Was it in front of the media?
I was there when Pedra challenged me. So were the media. don't think it's going to be a complete mistake.
It is a crucial debate. Do your best.
You don't have to come along with me. I'm here to repel the pests in the woods. It's part of my daily routine.
Thank you for your kindness, Miss Juvis. It is fun to stay in Miss Burton's suitcase, but I really feel like seeing the world out there. By the way, the pests you mentioned, what are they? I've heard of a kind of giant worm called the tatzelworm. They live in caves, about 2 to 5 feet long, and their heads are like cats. Be very careful if you see one. Both its skin and breath are toxic.
I have never heard of such a terrible worm. Hopefully we will not encounter any.
So, what are we disinfesting this time?
Oak processionary moths. Perhaps a few gray squirrel cubs. It's not enough to only rely on potions and arcanum to keep the woods in peace. Oak trees reside here, and everything will change with it. Animals that live in symbiosis, fungi that depend on each other. All of them will embrace diversity by the day.
Do you mean that? A group of grey fluffers flying over there.
A swarm of oak processionary moths. They are preying on something.
Miss Juvis, let's help out right away! Let us get to know each other.
A crime group? Just to my liking.
This trial is mine to judge.
Just like real divers.
A tooth for a tooth.
Body planner.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Break it, break it.
Just as I would. Damn it, watch my clothes.
An eye for an eye.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
So that's your idea.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Just as I would. Intriguing, isn't it?
A tooth for a tooth.
Bravo!
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Watch my clothes. Time to wake up, gentlemen.
An eye for an eye.
Party planner.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
The law is above all
Did
else.
anybody get hurt? No. Where's the party star? Where is it?
Glad to be of service, my lady.
A tooth for a tooth.
The story begins with a bad adult. He did this first. He thought at last.
Just like real diamonds.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. An eye for an eye.
Party planner. So that's your idea.
The law is above all else. A tooth for a tooth.
Party planner. So that's your idea.
The law is above all else.
Break it. Break it.
Off thou go.
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Bravo! Just like real diamonds. Time to wake up, gentlemen.
Party planner.
A tooth for a tooth.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Break it. Break it.
The law is above all else. An eye for an eye.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Where's the party star?
Noble or lowly, sin
Sadly,
shall
these are
touch.
counterfeits.
The story begins with a bad adult. He did this first. He thought at last. How welcoming.
Damn it. Glad to be of service, my lady.
A tooth for a tooth.
Party planner.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Break it. Break it. So that's your idea.
An eye for an eye.
I said hello.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Party planner.
Off thou go.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Break it. Break it.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Using troops.
This apple is deeply grateful for what you've done. I almost thought I was caught in a nightmare. This apple has never seen so many moths. Ugh, this apple is going to have PTSD from insects.
They are very sensitive to the scent of sap. With all due respect, even among all the plants, Mr. Apple is quite attractive to insects.
So it was the scent that attracted them. No wonder Mr. Apple's invisibility didn't work. Thank goodness we're here.
Mr. Apple, did you find out anything?
Yes, Miss Druvis. I brought something insignificant. As we planned earlier, I disguised myself and reached the office building next to us. There is a device to detect arcane power at the entrance. However, this apple pried out what we needed from the guards.
What is it? Did Ms. Burton win on that voting list?
Sadly, not yet. It's not time for a formal vote. Everyone is cautious and remains neutral. Apart from that, there are some rumors in the Foundation. They are not very favorable to Vertin.
Rumors. It sounds as though the situation that Madame Z handles is more complicated and volatile than I thought. However, the votes have not been lopsided under such bad circumstances. Perhaps that means the Arcanists who share our aspirations are not in the minority.
That said, I'm afraid we are starting a protracted war, Miss Druvis.
Yes, I know. I've taken inventory of the supplies. We can still hang in there for 4 weeks and a half. Although they have cut off the water and electricity supplies in the building, we can still live on the resources in the suitcase for a while. There are fewer guards destroying the woods, probably because the abattis works.
What worries this apple is that if the procedure to finalize the draft takes more than 4 weeks and a half, we would
then survive by gradually shrinking our territory until Madame Z's draft is officially approved. We have chosen the thorny trail, and so we are destined to burn our boats and never look back. Vertin. She is worth fighting for.
For this point, Captain and this apple have absolutely no disagreement. Then this apple will keep scouting around for updates so that we could respond in time.
What are you looking at, Miss Sotheby?
Over there. It feels like someone is staring at us.
Let's go back. To the deep woods.
Isn't that scarf a bit too high profile?
I think it fits me just well. You chose a grey shirt. Wise decision.
Looks like you're fully prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the first debater of the day, Pedro Paul Gonzalez Reyes. Graduated from the Law School at the University of Sao Paulo, he is a member of the committee and, more importantly, the challenger of the debate. The other debater of the day is the delegate of the House of Integrado, Mark Hall. Over the past 10 years, he has served the Foundation by drafting countless acts and conventions. The topic of the debate today, storm reformation. Manpower and discipline is exactly a work of his.
All right, both sides are seated. Before we start the debate officially, I suggest we give Mark, the draft writer, an opportunity to introduce the draft. Would you please, Mark?
With pleasure. Storm Reformation and its advocates believe in such a goal. In this ever-changing environment smitten by the storm, this draft will help the Foundation win the trust of a considerable number of arcanists who have different backgrounds and abilities in a more efficient and stable way.
That is exactly where I must raise an objection. The draft has a huge risk which Mark Hall has not realized at all.
No, sir. I totally understand what you're trying to say. You have put forward several questionable arguments to prove Verton's suspicion of disloyalty. In response to that, please allow me to invoke the following cases to prove Verton's competence for leading the unregistered arcanists. Please turn to page 373 of Verton's personnel file. As you can see, since Verton became the timekeeper, the number of unregistered arcanists she has rescued so far is 63. That is a number unmatched by that of anyone present. If that's not enough to prove her loyalty, let's continue.
I have to say, Mark, you have completely misunderstood my point of view. I don't care what Verton has done, but the feasibility of the draft. According to the existing regulations, the duties of educating and disciplining unregistered arcanists are taken by the School of Discipline. While you suggested in the draft that Timekeeper's personal teaching will replace the current collective training. Have you ever thought about the budget that we could possibly spend on it? The Foundation spends an alarming sum of money on education every year, and there is no way we pay extra for personal training.
Oh, what budget? I don't see why we're talking about budget all of a sudden. Did you really read the draft? I didn't mention a word about budget.
Of course you didn't, which exactly proves you have never realized the risk I just mentioned.
Oh, it seems the real topic of the debate has just surfaced. I believe everyone in the hall is looking forward to where it goes. So, Mark, in terms of this point, we would like to know your real thoughts.
The Black
Blackstone is left there alone. That last move is also a defense in panic. If I were the player, what is it?
Seneto asked me to give it to you personally.
Dear Madam Z, with this letter, I send you my best regards. I have been instructed to manage affairs on behalf of Timekeeper during her treatment. Please let me know if there are any missions to alleviate the situation. I will do my best to meet your expectations. Sincerely, Seneto.
Good news.
There will be some differences between theory and practice.
I got the whole jar of water.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Sadly, these are counterfeits. Glad to be of service, my lady.
Planner.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Bravo!
Break it, break it.
A ravishing rainbow. Be careful, young man.
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady.
Affirmative.
Just like real dialogue. Bravo!
A ravishing rainbow.
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady. Bravo! Sadly, these are counterfeits. Time to wake up, gentlemen. Intriguing, isn't it?
So that's your idea.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you. Bravo!
Did anybody get hurt?
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Copy planner.
Just as I would.
I said hello.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
So that's your idea.
Affirmative. The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground.
I said hello.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Be careful, young man.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Oh, I can't agree more.
Party planner.
Sadly, these are counteractions.
Fine.
Break it, break it. Where's the party star? Where is it?
Affirmative.
Hello, Pinata. The story begins with a bad adult. He did this first. He got bad
White? Or say, all
Did
colors.
anybody get hurt?
Oh, I can't agree more. Affirmative. Fine.
Party planner.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Oh, I can't agree more.
I said hello.
Sadly, these are counteractions.
A ravishing rainbow.
The Triumph of the Wise Lasso's Fish Store.
I'm not writing poems.
4869.
Aloha! Bonjour! Ni hao. Konnichiwa. Is there more? Please teach me.